Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How's it going, everybody? This is not the time that I normally stream on Saturdays, but this is where we are because I got my second dose of the COVID vaccine yesterday and felt fine for most of the day, and then just could not sleep last night. So, slept in this morning instead when I finally passed out. And now we're here. A little after 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I've had lunch. I've got some good tunes going. And we're looking forward to playing some Battle for Westnoth. I hope everybody else is having a good old day. Saturday. Middle of May. Oh. Let's see. I haven't heard anything about another ladder tournament, so I wonder if that's being put on hold while they work through balancing dwarves. That feels like what might be happening right now. We are, new players, shall we say. Let me see if I have a scene set up for this. This works, right? Yeah. Let's go to the ladder, the full ladder. Got some good folks up here. 2300, 2300, 2300. These are some really, really good Westnoth players. And then there's us. Right down here at the bottom. There are only 48 players currently on ladder. And we are 44th. Not last, but certainly not far off. Yeah. It's fun. It's fun. We're down here with an ELO of 1389. Yeah, exactly, Stormtaker. Stormtaker. Stromtaker? Stromtaker or Stormtaker? Definitely time to grind. Definitely time to grind. You love to see graphs that look like this. Stromtaker. Where we're just down here. Hopefully, at some point, this graph starts to level out and curve back up. But it's been a hot second since we've had a good upward trend. We had a couple here. Nothing else since then. But also, it's worth noting, I've played 26 ladder games. If we go take a look at someone who's been... wanted to type storm, but did a typo, and it's pretty funny as Strom means electricity in German. Nice. So you saw how I had 27 played games. And then we have people like Cacfiend, who have played 619 games since ladder became a thing. And obviously they rose pretty quickly, but that's because they've been playing competitively before ladder became a thing. And you see that with a lot of the top players. An exponential rise and then sort of a slower logarithmic rise. 750 games. 400-ish. Maybe 350. This is not labeled well. Over 1,000 games. And you can basically multiply a game by 4 hours, more or less. 3 or 4 hours, maybe 3 hours. So this person has put in 3,000 hours in just multiplayer Westnoth. So, yeah. One of the kind of neat things is that there are classes, skill classes that you can be in. And we're down here in the lowest class. But we've been up in the second to lowest class before, so we'll try and keep our head up and push through here. Now it may sound, chat, as though I'm stalling. And if you had that thought, you would be correct, because I have a game open right here. And I'm just waiting for someone to join. And I've notified the Discord that I'm looking for a game. And we're just sort of in a holding pattern, waiting for something to happen. There are a couple of games up right now. There are 2 games open, or that are currently happening in ladder. So if one of those ends, maybe we'll be able to pull someone into our game. But yeah, this has been fun to sort of look through and see how we're doing. This game, holy cow, that was a slog and a half. Only for us to lose at the end. But I had a hard time keeping focus for that long of a game, which is definitely a skill that I need to work on. And obviously, I've played some games offline. So I played 2 games against Squibby, who is a newer player, not yet officially on the ladder because you need to have. No, they should be on the ladder. Oh, you need 1300 ELO to become ranked, and they are not quite there. So there are actually more people below us than it looks like, because you have to have minimum 1300 to be on the actual ladder. But had a couple of good games, a couple of good conversations with Squibby, and maybe we'll grab another game with them moving forward. Yeah. Let's see. For now, let's just head over here. And let's actually do this properly. Head over here. And we'll just sort of chill out for a little bit and hope to pull in a game relatively quickly. How's your day been going, chat? How are you guys? How's your weekend happening? Sorry, I am actively looking something up really quickly. So you just have to stare at this screen while I am not talking. But we can enjoy these great tunes, which are in fact pretty great. Okay, answered that question. We're just sitting here, which is some great content to have. One of the other reasons that we might be kind of slow at getting games is there's another tournament going on in multiplayer Westnoth communities. Not the ladder community, but the Westnoth Life community has a tournament going on actively. So there are a lot of folks that double dip and just they want to do competitive Westnoth. So if Westnoth Life is holding a tournament, they will go over there and play with them. Or if Ladder's doing a tournament, they'll come play with Ladder. Westnoth Life does more tournaments, and Ladder lets you keep playing competitively between tournaments because it's this sort of ranking system. So I think probably folks are finishing up their games with the Westnoth Life Cup, and probably next week will be better for grabbing games. Although, again, lower down on the ladder, I'm kind of hoping for folks that maybe aren't into the tournament scene to come give me a game. But so far, nothing. Let's go ahead and just check to see what else is happening in the ladder world. So there's a bunch of folks in this game. Not as many in this game. My guess is that actually we can look these folks up. But not having recognized their name, I'm guessing they're lower on the ladder, which would be the kind of folks that I would like to play against. Blop is about 1700 ELO, and Knight Cooney is about 1550. So, yeah, I would be interested in playing either of those folks if they got out of that game. Why don't we spectate their game and just see what's going on until I get a response. Yeah, that would be a nice matchup, exactly. If I get a response in the Discord, great. Then we can go back to making our own game. But for now, we'll just hang out here. Undead versus Orcs. The Bone Shooter is a leader here. That Wolf Raider just snuck right past, which is interesting. It kind of forces Undead to go deal with that, and then opens up that village for Orcs to take. And it's actually done enough that they've decided to retreat on the right flank when maybe they could have taken this village. So Undead are up a unit but down a village. Actually, they weren't able to take that village back for a turn, so for a while there they were down 2 villages, but up a unit. Orcs have a pretty commanding presence right now. Double archers for the flame bow. The Wolf Rider is threatening any open village. Number of archers to work on the grunts over here. Flamebow attempting to do some damage against the skeleton. Interesting. Trolls makes a lot of sense against Undead if you see a lot of skeletons. I suppose, but I really think that probably Orcish Archers are your best friend, because the fire helps you deal with the ghosts, it helps you deal with all the skeletons. Bats. Any arrows are good against bats. The only thing that it's not great against are going to be ghouls and... Well, it's going to be fine against ghouls because it's still a ranged attack. And Dark Adepts. And it looks like our undead friend has decided to lean into Dark Adepts. But the problem with that is that grunts, which you want a lot of anyway just for Zone of Control, are quite good against Dark Adepts. And now we see that Dark Adept get trapped. And I'm actually not sure I would have tried to take the kill there with that troll close to leveling up. I might have actually just kept the trap and prevented a swing around with the Wolf Rider attacking this Dark Adept. I think this favors trolls. Or yeah, absolutely. They got that kill. Interesting that they didn't go with a rock lobber for the level up. This looks like it's going to favor the Northern Alliance pretty heavily here. And Knight Cooney is not going to be long for this world. They're also playing on an old version of Ladder Era. This is 1.7. Current version is 1.15. Yeah, they really are. I don't think this game turns around. I think this is just going to be an orc victory we see very quickly here. Undead is able to pull back and take left flank, which is probably... It's good. It's definitely good, but it's too late. Look at how vastly outnumbered they are on the right flank. And clearly there's still defenses down here somewhere. So it's not like they can even counter push and take villages. First of all, they don't have the units to be able to do that and not lose their leader or their keep. So they really have to try and push back against orcs over here. In a chaotic versus chaotic matchup, I think it really favors the attacker. So you want to be in a position where you get to make attacks as opposed to your opponent attacking. And I don't think that they have that luxury. I think they're going to have to move up a little bit, and then orcs are going to be able to attack them. And that's going to be it. They can make one recruit at 15 gold, which is a skeleton, either a skeleton or a skeleton archer. Because I think a ghoul is 16. I might be misremembering that, though. Like, just what do you do in this situation? This Dark Adept can't attack anyone. This one can, but if it does, to do so, it has to get off the village. You've got a bat. Not sure what your plan is for the bat. I mean, I might actually just, like, straight down, try and yoink some villages. Or not. Okay. Interesting pulling up another Naga. I guess he felt like his ground troops were good and he just didn't want to miss anything in the water. Yeah, that's it. Dead with no counter damage. Which is... Like, was that worth it? You... By staying on that village, you force your opponent to use 2 units to kill and a 3rd to take the village. So those are 3 units that can't be attacking your keep. But at the same time, you did 0 damage to them. Versus popping off 1, attacking the wolf that was there, and at which point they probably still have to use 2 units to kill your unit and an additional 1 to take the village, but you've done some damage. So maybe that would have been a better play there. Now this is interesting. Because now you can actually make some attacks. I still don't think it's... Like, it might be worth a concession at this point. I don't know what the plan here is. Unless you're thinking about counter-pushing low, but you don't have the troops to sustain your leader here, or the gold to recruit more troops. Yeah, this is the last turn of the game. Now, he has been unlucky, right? He's taken significantly more damage than would be nominally expected. And he's dealt a little bit less than would be nominally expected. So, but also the game hasn't gone on that long, so we're not, like, yes, it's 50% different than what you would expect, but it's only 50, it's also only 50 points of damage. Doubling down on an attack that is not going to work because his bone shooter missed. So he can maybe take the kill here. But can he take the village? I don't think the ghost has range to take it back. The bat does. And use zone of control prevent. So okay, 2 more turns. 2 more turns. Now left side is open to be taken by blue. I'm not actually as worried about that because they just don't have... It's very clear that they pushed hard right side, and so they don't have the supporting troops to take left side. And red has left a couple of troops in place to hold left side. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter, because right side is done. And that's it. I think what we saw happen was an overreaction by red to the Wolf Rider that snuck past and the 3 grunts, where they retreated everybody on their attacking squad on the right side and pushed them over the left side, which then left a hole on their right side for red to exploit, or for blue to exploit. And now they are just completely reactionary and can't do anything. And the weakness of Dark Adepts not having a melee attack is coming into play, where they're just really easy to kill. This was an effective zone of control to protect units over here. But again, it's just not going to matter. And they've now cut off Red's ability to get back and recruit, and now they have gold to recruit, but they can't get back to their keep. So probably the best push, unfortunately, is off the good terrain to try and kill this Naga. 12-2 the Naga. Depending on how many times you hit, maybe the ghost attacks also. You get a kill on your skeleton archer, which gives you a level up to a bone shooter and allows you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to get back here and recruit. That's probably what I would do in their position. But again, the game is basically over. Interesting, moving the bat off of the village. Moving you up. Confused by the shenanigans happening here. You have to use the Dark Ash. No, that was a mistake. Alright, the game's over. It's over both because they missequenced that, and also because they missed all their attacks. They are just having really bad luck. I'm really not sure what the point of this is. I think this bat should be used to see what's coming next and take villages that are open. Because there's a difference between strategies you employ to not lose and strategies you employ to eventually win. And while our opponent has a very, very small percentage chance of winning, any chance they do have at winning involves them racking up a gold advantage, which they could do by keeping their opponent distracted trying to finish off the leader, which is going to happen very quickly here, and using their bat to take villages. That would be a way to get back into this game and eventually win it, as opposed to the near term trying to do everything possible to make sure that my leader doesn't die so I don't lose. Yeah, and Blue is just able to ignore these and move right past them. And this is another part where Red has sort of split strategy. If they were, at the very least, need to commit to one or the other. And here we've got a split strategy of I need to keep these villages, but I'm not going to take more villages with this bat. And that's, I think, is a mistake. Either pull all of your troops back and create a central nucleus of troops to push the opposing force away, or hold these villages, take more, and assume that you will somehow be able to get back to your keep. Because then that's how you win the game as opposed to not losing it. But they have been incredibly unlucky this entire game. Well, maybe not incredibly, but they have been lucky this entire game. So I would have set up that previous turn as undead differently, like I mentioned with the Dark Adept attacking the Naga to try and get the kill for the Skeleton Archer. And once that didn't happen, I probably would have conceded there. I think the only way you get out of here is by getting a kill with that Skeleton Archer and leveling up to a Bone Shooter. And even then, I still don't know how you're getting out. We are observing Blop versus Knight Cooney. They happen to be playing, and no one was joining my game, so I figured we'd watch them out. They're both sub 1700 ELO, so I'm kind of hoping that once their game ends, one of them is willing to play another game with me. But we are watching Blop completely obliterate Knight Cooney. And that's game. Knight Cooney has already left. So we may not get to pass it on to them. But maybe Block will be interested. Also, hello, Lanior. Lanior? I'm gonna say Lanior until I'm told something else. Looks like no response. We're gonna head out here. Ah! How did we miss this? Wow. Okay, Knight Cooney is immediately in a new game. Alright, well, we're going to go back and create a game. Nope, not that. Would I be willing to play with a viewer? I've been trying to get a... Yeah, absolutely. 100% I would be willing to play with a viewer. I mean, I trust my viewers to not... Oh. Gonna have to be quicker next time. We'll see if this pans out. But in general, yeah, absolutely. I'm absolutely willing to do that. Also, you should just feel free to @ here. You just gotta start somewhere. Alright, we are elves. On this map. Ho ho! The trauma, the flashbacks. The 110 turn game. I'm usually north, so this is going to be interesting. Playing south. It's a symmetric map, so it shouldn't mean anything. But... yeah, we had a... let's see, 2 weekends ago, we played for 6 hours against Zin Soldat. We didn't finish. We made it to turn 55. We saved the game. We got back to it earlier this week. Played in another 3 or 4 hours. Didn't finish it. Saved it. And came back to it one final time. So... my experience seems to indicate that this map might be... One more time. One more time. My guess is that they did not have an updated ladder era. Because they were just playing on 1.7, and it is currently 1.15. Did I have the total time on that one match? I think it came out to around... I think it came up to around 12 hours. Because I did the math. Ooh, we're drakes on this map. Oh, this is good. This is very good. It comes out to about an hour every 10 minutes. Sorry, an hour every 10 turns. And we were in the mid 110s. Okay, we can be thinking about recruits already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to there. So, glider down south. Fighter up north. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we can take that village. And we'll recruit more out here. I want to double up now. Maybe a second glider. That way I can sort of scout, because I've already taken in quotations this village. One, 2, 3, 4 turns to take everything over here. Although we could be recruiting earlier than that. I think I were to call it with those two. Got a Thrasher, which is pretty powerful. I have a choice of where I want to be for recruiting. I think I want to be here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 7, so it would be an extra turn there. Unless you're quick. You're not quick. We'll be there. And then we start getting more fighter styles. We'll probably go with one more glider. Try and figure out what our opponent is. And a clasher, maybe, you think? Try and be able to hold in case we've got a first night rush. I think I like that. Oh, I have to move first. Oops. Oh, did we get quick on that Glacier? Nice. That is really good to have. Alright, I'm trying to keep track of my units in a notepad here. So we've got a quick, strong, 31. And we've got quick, resilient, 35. Quick on both gliders is also kind of nice. Quick and intelligent. Not bad. And then resilient and strong on the fighter. That actually works out quite well. I'll do this. I can get probably 2 more units. I still don't know who they are, so I might just not recruit for a second. So if I did recruit, it might be fighter, skirmisher, glider. So maybe we put a fighter up here instead. I think I like that. Efficiently uses our gold, keeps us under our upkeep limit here, and we're still, yeah, I think I like that. Okay. And let's keep track of this here. So now we have skirmisher, resilient and quick. Undead, okay. Undead, oh, that's gonna be interesting. Fire's good. So I probably want a burner, actually. This fighter's quick and resilient. I may have gone a little bit too happy with gliders, but this is a big map, so that might be okay. Intelligent and quick. We've got The nice thing is that we don't actually need to keep track of too many traits on our opponent's side, because undead don't have a whole lot of traits. Skeletons and skeleton archers don't have traits. Ghosts don't have traits. Walking corpses don't have traits. Yeah, glider attacks are decent against undead, you're right, because they have that reasonable... They've got marksman on the fire breath, which is quite good. Let's move up a little bit and see if we have more folks waiting for us behind. Because, like, I think I can do this without getting trapped. Right? I suppose the ghost could trap me, which would not be ideal. But it's daytime, so I kind of want to get this attack off and then pull back. If possible. Let's just make sure there's nothing happening down here with this glider. I've got a skeleton. Just sort of keep watch. And be just in range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I kind of want to be just in range to take one of their villages. Ah, that's important to know. So they are coming down here, which means that they are going to make their primary vector of attack south. Which means a couple of things. One, it means that I can actually be this aggressive up here because most of their... If the leader's flipping down here, the first knight might be kind of wild up here, but other than that, the attacks are going to come from down here. So let's just make sure that we have good sights on what's happening. And then I am going to go ahead and do this. It's aggressive, but... eh. Let's run that. I need a burner. I don't have gold for a burner right now. So I think we're going to hold and not recruit anyone this turn. It would have to be... Gliders aren't bad. Gliders are not bad. They also have the slam attack is also impact. Let's think about this. I think I get 3 more troops before I start having upkeep. Because I control 10 villages and have 7 troops with upkeep right now. I have a high enough feeling I can get one next turn either way. That's exactly what I was just getting there. You beat me to it. So I think I do get another glider here. Skirmishers will be good against the Dark Adepts. Let's get another glider here. And I'm going to preemptively move down here just to remind myself that I want the burner down here. I could go so far as to be here and then next turn start moving down and just make this engagement, make this be a very wild fight. I mean, if I control these 2 tiles, I force them into the water where I have good defense. That's not a bad a bad thing to do here. They are undead, though, so they can get into the deep water. But I can hit them really easily if they do. I don't think I want to be that aggressive as we turn into night. I think the goal is to keep my leader here, recruit reinforcements. Yeah, so we're gonna stick it out here. Recruit reinforcements, but use the terrain here as the blocking point. Try and keep all of our villages. Although that might not be the correct thing to do with drakes. Drakes are really good because they outmaneuver. Pulling back. Interesting. Okay, I should be keeping track. We've got a resilient and intelligent Dark Adept. And resilient and quick. I mean, if they want to be defensive as it turns into night, I'm okay with that. This bat is feral and strong. This bat is 20, feral and resilient. They have, should be keeping track of how many other units they have. And they just got an intelligent and resilient Dark Adept. Okay, they're going in. And now a resilient intelligent. And another ghost. And a walking corpse. Definitely south is going to be the issue here. I think chasing this is a mistake with the two Dark Adepts. And like I could double body here. But I don't think that actually helps me a whole lot. I could run behind their line. Check that. So that would be safe. And we get to threaten a couple other villages, force them to not be able to attack us as easily. Currently, I would be safe putting a fighter here. Occupying that forest is not a great idea. Although with a fighter it could. I don't think so. That could be good. Like, this is shallow water that they would have to attack me from. We come up to help deal with the Dark Adepts over there. Yeah, let's see what this reveals to us. Yep, exactly. It reveals free villages. I think I actually am going to do this because I have enough backup that I feel comfortable getting out of whatever situation happens here. But specifically with the fighter and not the clasher because it's got a ranged counterattack. Does this make sense? Plus 50% against the gliders. I didn't realize cold was that good against us. Normally that'll be a 12-2 at night. 18-2. They just have to hit twice on either. I think holding that is actually a bad idea. Holding here. That's not bad. Alright, let's do that instead. Wait, is there a reason that I'm, like, what's the difference here? Does the same thing. Yeah, okay, so we'll go back here, go here, and go here. And then we're going to grab a burner. Does a burner still make sense? If they're going pretty heavy on adepts, which they seem to be, I think a fighter makes the most sense. Like, obviously the clasher is the best, but with no ranged attacks, I don't think that's a great pickup here. 7.3 is very close to 6.4. And it's a little bit cheaper. So we'll go for that. And I still have another turn of recruiting here. Alright, let me check that I have my units. 2 fighters. I only have 3 gliders, so I'm missing one. Is it you? It is you. 35 resilient and quick. I think that's probably good. I'll end my turn though and keep her moving. I got a new fighter. Intelligent and quick. 37. The nice thing is I threaten that village just by being here. You're gonna have to make a choice here. What's going on? That was unfortunate. Also, that's a little quiet. But I can replace if need be. Recruited another adept. Quick and resilient. Interesting. Using bats to force zone of control. So if I want to take advantage of them being spread out, that probably means attacking one of the edges. Because that way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, they're pretty well protected. Alright, he's pulling back from there. With 2 sitting like that, am I being unable to really get at them? Like, sure, I could do this, but I don't think that really benefits me right now. So we probably just pull back. At this point. And that's fine. Could do that. 70% defense protects us against these two schmucks. It doesn't protect us against that Dark Adept. Which is a 15-2. Hit both times, 70%. Might not be the greatest of ideas. Push up to there. 5, 6, 7, and then I could threaten next turn. That's probably fine. Honestly, maybe we try and bait at this point. Pop out one. Do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're still fine. Sort of keeping a better line now. I can push in here. That gives me a lot of information in the village. And I don't think he can trap me. So let's get the information. And the village. I guess technically he can trap me, but it forces him to use his leader. Which he might be fine with. He might be fine with that. Let's pull back. I don't think there's any reason to hang out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So my opponent has 11 troops. But some of those don't have upkeep because they're walking corpses or they're bats. We can get one more before we have to deal with upkeep. I think honestly a skirmisher is going to be good at this point to get through zone of control lines and attack Dark Adepts. And then otherwise, I think we're going to try and do what we can with what we currently have. And assume 10 villages, because we won't always have this one. We're going to retreat pretty much immediately. Let me make sure. I think that's right. Yeah, alright. Now, are you gonna go for the trap? I can't really help out if you do. What I can do is take the village. You can trap my unit, but I'll take your village, and I'll start pushing in. Oh, what's my skirmisher here? Strong and resilient. Went for the attack. Okay, he is going for the trap. The bat can still do damage, but that's, I think, the only other unit. Oh, you've got 2 bats. Okay. That was probably, I missed that, and that may have been the mistake here. Not realizing that both bats could get there. Because now that bat takes the kill. And that's it. We have the gold to replace that, but it sets us back a little bit in our attempt to bank. What it also does, however, is allows us to take this village. Two bats, leader, archer. He didn't recruit. So we'll have to see what happens, because we threaten to kill this Dark Adept, and we threaten to take that village. If he pulls back from these positions, then we take both villages. And depending on what happens here, right now that Adept is in range of the fighter and glider. All right, pulling back, pulling down. I'm gonna be honest. This is tempting. Let's start with some scouting. Because that'll give me more information. How far can you reach? Okay, so that protects that village with 2 Dark Adepts. Two, three. Stab. Stab. Take. Let's plan this out. Let's do stab, 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 take. That prevents a wraparound. So what happens after this? We've got a fighter in the village. Except it won't be 19 because time of day will shift. It'll drop back to 10, so it'll be 15 to quick and resilient. I think it doesn't matter which one because it's still 15. So 3 out of 4 kills the Drake in the village, no matter who it is. But then we've got time of day shifting, and we have opportunities for trapping at that point. Yeah, let's go for it. Yeah. Oh, actually, I can prevent them from being able to get the second one if I go here, right? Yeah. Doesn't they kill the skirmisher, but I get to keep on top of the village, which might be better, to be honest. Let's try that. Yeah, there's a bat. Yeah, because 23 is not enough to just go like that. So we take you, Warblade it. Interesting. Okay, we can still do this by doubling down Warblade, kill with the Clasher, and take with the Glider instead. That's not great. Chance of death is very low here. Let's reevaluate. Let's reevaluate. Alright, so we missed too many attacks here. I might still be able to get the kill. If we 5-2, hit 1, drops to 13. That's still only a 17% chance to kill. If we hit 1. If we hit 2, then it's a coin flip. Yeah, no, I don't like any of that. So we'll zone of control here. Alright, I'm going to assume a loss of 1, and maybe we'll recruit 2 units now. Honestly, fighters are doing quite well. Yeah, we'll go a fighter and a skirmisher. Because there's a lot of dark adepts on the other side here. We ended up getting quick and intelligent, 37 on our fighter. And 32 strong and resilient on the skirmisher. Yeah. And because we currently hold this village, that's not actually costing us IP. That will change though. We will lose that. Give me 2 seconds here. Okay. Ooh, hitting both of those. That ghost gets a kill. Which is not great. But hopefully I can return the favor and kill that adept. That skirmisher's dead, so I'm actually down 2. Ghost moving up. Yep, Archer does that. Ghost maybe on the Clasher? Yeah, along with that. Hitting 2 for 2 though, multiple times here. Yeah, they're just hitting all their attacks. Now, to be fair, we don't have great defense, but still. Something feels off about those statistics. Another adept. 2 more adepts. Okay, alright. gonna do that. Strong, resilient, intelligent, and quick. This is unfortunate because even if we hit... So we hit once, then someone else still needs to hit twice to take the kill there. Now we can pull back and do this. And maybe that's better. Well, let's try this first. Is that what I want to do? The thought process here is that this space can be used to attack over here. We can kill the ghost also. Let's go ahead and try this. Yeah. I can just trap him and just not worry about him for a little bit. Let's move out. Move up. If I trap him, all I have to be worried about is this Dark Adept as it turns into day. I think that's fine. No, here. Eight, 3, 7, 3. Two and 1. We need 3 hits, as long as they're not all 3 this guy. So we need to get a little bit lucky, but not that much. Let's try it. Okay, we can no longer take that kill. Fun times, fun times. Let's get in here. Take the ones that are more exposed. Can't kill. Can severely damage. Right now there's a lot of wrapping around going on. If I pop up to here, it helps prevent some of that. Let's go for it. Alright, what's going on here? Apparently we haven't taken... That's weird to me. That is weird to me. That doesn't feel right. Alright, I still can get 2 more recruits. With just this heavy adept style, I think it just needs to be fighters and skirmishers. I can't afford to do both this turn. We're turning into day, so let's focus on the fighter, and then we can get skirmishers later. Now let me make sure that I have the most recent Dark Adepts, as well as the kills that we've gotten. Quick and resilient, intelligent and quick, 27. Is that intelligent and quick? Intelligent and quick. So just to confirm this, because a lot of folks have moved around, we've got resilient and quick, resilient and intelligent, quick and resilient, intelligent and resilient, quick and resilient, the second one. I'm missing that one. Six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Someone died that I missed. I just don't know. I just don't know. I should watch what's going on and not worry about this so much. You're really gonna level up the bat? That's hilarious. Alright, they can still definitely kill that fighter. Chat, we're getting outnumbered here. By just pure Dark Adept spam. This fighter is intelligent. He's the only intelligent person I have left. Is it quick and intelligent? It's quick and intelligent. Lots of damaged units on their side. Question is how to kill as many as possible. It's a 5-3 against a ghost. This ghost has 7 hit points. Against a Dark Adept, it's a 10-3, 18 hit points, so 2 hits on either kills here. So I think I'd rather kill the Dark Adept. Getting health back. Surely not. So, I think we kill this Dark Adept. Wow. Wow. We are struggling to connect. Try again. Holy crap. 1 out of 6. Needs to hit 3, needs to hit 4. I mean, let's try it. No. Nothing. We're gonna try and take out this archer. Which was done in the wrong order, but is acceptable nonetheless. Alright, we gotta get some recruits going here. Fighter skirmisher, I think is what I'm going for here. Quick and intelligent. Quick and resilient. I think I'm really playing Drakes wrong. They need to be get in and get out. Pick off troops at the edges of my opponent's forces. None of this sustained battle type of thing. Yeah, bad times. Bad times. With them not recruiting any skeletons at all, and barely any ghosts, I'm really hesitant to go for burners. I think Saurian skirmishers is where I'm going to want to be to deal with this mess of Dark Adepts. But holy shit, they're just destroying me. Not feeling good about this game. Not feeling good about this game at all.
Be sure your seat backs are in the upright position.
That has under control now. I swear. Pretty big chance that doesn't do anything. That probably doesn't do it. Wow. Running away isn't really an option here. shit. Wow. Okay. Wow. Good old West Nile probabilities is exactly right. So you see, when we have a 60% chance to hit, we will hit 0 of 3. But when they have a 70% chance of hit, they will hit 2 of 2. There's still a walking corpse down here. Interesting. Kill between the two of these. That gives us an opening to get on that village and kill the ghost. Holy Mother of God. Okay. Do I just take the village so I don't lose it? What's my chance to kill here? Alright. Beautiful. Good. Give me another skirmisher. I'm so thoroughly outnumbered that it doesn't matter anymore. That's a level up. Oh, it's not a level up. I miscounted. Pushing up so close with their leader. I want to be able to abuse that, but I just can't. Ram is a 9-3. It just doesn't do enough damage. See, that's just silly. We should have attacked first with the one that needs 1 experience to level up. Get the level up. I'd have to hit you with bolt spears to kill. Yeah. Dark Sorceress. straight up gonna prevent my recruits from doing anything, okay? Maybe a burner at this point. Not great offensively, but can at least deal damage back when dealing with Dark Adepts. And technically does have claws. I don't think moving gets me anything. Lol, now they don't hit. Ah. The fuck is this? I didn't realize how good cold attacks. I mean, it should have been obvious, but I didn't realize how good cold attacks were against Drakes. I underestimated that significantly.
Don't pretend you're no good, 'cause I can see your sunshine.
Oh boy!
Lifeline, oh, good.
That was frustrating.
Oh, you didn't mean to leave a trail from me.
Too spread out.
Didn't know you should. So right with me.
I just didn't use the mobility of Drakes effectively, I don't think. Committed too early, stayed in too late. And never had momentum. My opponent always had the momentum. Alright, well, today was not the day that we pushed through into the 1400s of yellow, but that's okay. We'll take the loss. We'll take that, and we'll come back and play some more in the future. Maybe sometime this week, midweek, I'll throw an extra Westnaut stream together. But also, we got to get back to Factorio. I've been saying that for a couple of weeks now, so we'll get back into that world soon. Maybe even tomorrow if I have the free time. So just stay tuned for the next stream. We'll be playing some Factorio at some point later this week. And then next Saturday, there will, of course, be more Westnaut. And we'll try and grind out a little bit longer. Maybe we'll do 2 games instead of 1. But I got to take off for now. So thank you all for joining me. I'm going to run some ads on the way out. I would appreciate it if you would let those play. Helps me out. And yeah, that's going to do it. Thank you all so much, and I will see you next time.